Hi there, my name is Timothy Toy. I'm the real estate broker for Timothy Toy & Associates. And I usually do a market update at the end of every month. So this is early October in 2022. But I thought it'd be useful just to talk to potential buyers or people who would like to buy a house. So this is a bit of an update for you that you might consider. So what tends to happen with the real estate market, like most markets, is when the market's going really well, everybody wants to jump in and snap things up before the price goes up anymore. When it's flat, which I think you would describe the market right now, people tend to back off, and that can even contribute to the market staying flat for longer than it otherwise would. So what about that? Well, Warren Buffett, who's one of the richest people in the world, has a saying. It's relative to the stock market, but I think it does apply to the real estate market, and it's this: when people are greedy, be afraid. When people are afraid, be greedy. What he means by that is, don't be a lemming. Don't just go with the crowd, but time your decisions, your financial decisions, and it's very often to do what the market otherwise is not doing. So what does that mean? When you have a slow market, that's probably a good time to buy than when it's a hot market. So why specifically would it be good to buy when the market's slow? Well, first of all, you have more choice. There's more inventory around. There's less competition, and you can actually be in a better negotiating position. So very often, the best time to buy is actually not when the market's really strong, but when it's flat or slow, like I think most of us would describe it as now. So part of what our service is that we provide to our clients is to help people make good decisions. We're not trying to sell people. That's not what we see our job as. Our job is to help people make good decisions. Only they can make that decision. And to make that good decision, you want to make sure you've got the information that you need, and also considerations you should take into account. So what do you do with that information? So this is what this short video is about, is giving you some information and considerations that you can use. Now, first of all, I recommend you buy your own home. Now, it's not easy to buy your own home, but you should definitely look at it. And if you don't qualify right now to be able to buy a home, ask yourself, what do I have to do? Can I put myself in a position when I can buy a home soon? Now, why buy a home? Well, when you buy a home and you get a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, you know what? Your payment is fixed for 30 years. Your taxes and insurance can go up, but your payment is fixed. It's not the case when you're renting. Your landlord can put the rent up at any time. He can decide he wants to sell the house, move back into the house, all those kind of things. So generally speaking, it's better to own your own home. You get control of your living circumstance. You get into the market. So if the market goes up, you're like a boat on the ocean. You go up with it. Now, right now, we've got high inflation and we've got rising interest rates. Inflation is around 8%. Interest rates are around 6.7 the last time that I heard, which is like a few days ago. So the actual cost of borrowing money is actually less than the money is going up. So in some sense, that's a saving. So it's not necessarily a bad thing if you own real estate that there's high inflation. It's probably not a good thing if you're on wages and you get a fixed wage, because your wage effectively is going down. But when you own real estate and the cost of replacing that home is going up, eventually that inflation is going to help you. It may not come evenly, it may come in waves, but inflation is not necessarily a bad thing for a homeowner.